Hello, I am here with Elina Silina, and I'm really, really happy. She's from Latvia, and I have a few questions for you. But first, how are you?
I'm very good, super excited, a bit tired, but very excited and happy and very honored to be here.
Yeah, we are honored that you are here, actually. I would love to ask you about your collection. A few questions. For example, what is the main inspiration for all your work?
The collection consists of layers of inspiration, but there are two main points. One of them is my favorite memory as a child when my mom was teaching me how to knit, and her stitches were like loose, and mine was super tight because I was a child. And then she came over, loosened them out again, and then you get the wavy line. So this is what you can see in the bubbly dress. You get these wavy, bubbly textures. And the other important message is my household wasn't imaginable without the American TV soap opera The Bold and the Beautiful. And this was the first time I saw a woman fashion designer, the name Sally Spectra. That's the name for the collection for Sally. This is the first time I saw her, and like, oh my God, this is an actual profession. I am making stuff for my dolls and my friends. I want to become a fashion designer. So yeah, she was colorful and bold, remind me of my mom. So yeah.
Oh, that's so touching.
Yeah, thank you.
You work a lot with different colors.
Yeah.
You see, what colors are the main colors for you? What is most important for you? And
I tend to have obsessions with colors because during this summer I had a green obsession. Before that I had lilacs and yellows and then blues suddenly. So I can change my mind. So always like a lot of primary colors, sometimes a bit muted tones. But yeah, this is a celebration of color and of craftsmanship.
thank you. What is the material you're working mainly with, or is it only different materials all the time?
I like contrasts, and that's why I play with a lot of yarns, and they're all leftover yarns, so production surplus, hand-me-down. Some of them are even from the 70s, from my grandmother's closet. Some of them even had Soviet Union tags still on. So yeah, everything is found somewhere, and then I like disrupting the softness with maybe crunchy tulle or a pleather, like with the shine to it. So yeah, playing with materials and explosions.
As you have a huge variety, one style I can see this Sally behind it. But what is for you? Is there a message you want to transmit with your clothes?
Absolutely, is that you can stay on a sustainable route. You can continue sustainable practices and create wild stuff. It doesn't have to be boring. You can be very creative. It's actually the challenges of finding materials and combining them is quite. It makes it on a different level. You get your creative juices flowing. So this is quite important to me. I hope that people will be inspired to explore the materials they already have at home or yeah.
Amazing. What is your Chloe piece? Can we see it?
This is my Chloe piece. So this is quite special to me.
What I just
yeah. Maybe I go here.
Yes.
This is quite special. I imagined that I'm already a Chloe designer, and how could I preserve that Chloe heritage while also adding a little bit of me and my culture. So I chose to use amber thread. This is a thread made from this kind of material. Amber, it's at least 2 million old. We call it the gold of the Baltic Sea. It's very spiritual meaning to my ancestors. And the thread itself, it has medicinal properties. It's antifungal. It has been discovered and patented in Latvia by a Latvian scientist, Inga Lashenko, and produced by a company, Ambalica. So yeah, it has amazing properties. It's super light and soft, and I added some production surplus silk. And at the end, there's a scallop edge reminiscing of Chloe heritage. And this tunica, this inspiration for the tunica was by Karl Lagerfeld's lace interlined silk dresses. And I created my own lace with this one, with hand-pleated sustainable silk chiffon. Yeah. And the purse. This was my coat. Or maybe it was my sister's coat. But yeah, it is in the family. And I created like a purse for that with some amber little brelocks on it.
Amazing. Can we have
And a scallop ruffled edge with the shoe. And this is a thrifted shoe. I found it in a secondhand store and just remade it into a Chloe shoe.
Amazing, amazing. Can we, once for the camera, can we just put it out so you can have it, the whole one? I can. Is it okay? Yeah. Wow. So beautiful. Wow, amazing. I forgot the question. Yes, for the accessory, you have this bag, for example. Is there something else we can see for the accessory concourse?
For the collection or with,
Yes.
with the collection? Yeah, of course. Yeah, this is a collaboration with Chanel. I was extremely fortunate to be paired with the House of Cos, the glove maker, and we had so much fun. I call this, I'm sorry, there's a pin in there. I call this the rainbow glove. And yeah, it is only production surplus materials. They had some defects on them. That's why it was quite challenging for the pattern cutter to cut out the pieces. But I think they did wonderfully. And like, yeah, explosion of color again.
I love it. It's so light. Also.
It's very light. Very light. Yeah. There is this macrame little colorful bag.
Oh, it's a
mesh. Yeah, I created these strings from leftover organza from making these dresses and then just weaving it in macrame knotting techniques. And these dowels are from my grandpa's tomato garden. I ripped them out.
Really? Yeah. No. Amazing. Yes, so cool. Thank you, Elina. We would love to make an overview, maybe from your pieces, and maybe you can just pick out two or something and tell us. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, I did this when I was a child. I learned this from my aunt.
Yeah. It's just very, very simple. I just changed the size of the needle, not by adding any rows, just change the needle size. This is like 1.25 millimeters, and downstairs there's 25 millimeters, so quite chunky and big one. A completely different feel to it again. Yeah.
How long did it take to do that?
At least 2 months or so, like a month and a half.
It's very delicate, yes. Wow, amazing. Yeah.
You could do it faster, I think. You could definitely do it faster.
The second time.
Yeah.
Amazing, thank you.
Thank you.
And yeah, maybe we can do just one goes from here to here, and we just with you together. Would you like this?
Yeah.
And you, I don't know.
From here?
Yeah. Oh.
I got married in this one this summer, so it has champagne on it. Yeah.
Oh my God!
I had like a nice silk slip-on dress underneath, and
can we see it, please?
This is my wedding.
Wow! What did you have underneath?
I made a silk slip-on dress on the like a top in the dress. I made my shoes, and I had like a nice little fascinator and like good hair.
Oh my God, how beautiful! Your wedding dress.
Yeah.
What a feeling is it for you when the models are wearing your wedding dress?
When I tell them it's a wedding dress, they actually instantly get really happy, and they know how to show the feeling because it's about love.
Oh.
And I like it. I like seeing it. Like most of the people just put their wedding dress away somewhere, and this is so versatile. I think it will still fit me when I'm old because it's like you can fit it on a lot of different sizes, and that is also quite important for me because this dress can also fit on size 34 and then 44. Like anyone can.
It's also a very beautiful political message.
Yeah.
Yes. Congratulations.
Inclusive collection. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then we have, of course, this
Yes,
one.
dispense. Yeah.
Yes.
This sustainability silhouette. I just everything was sustainable. So, but I chose this one because it's just I call it the pink bubblegum silhouette. And this is done with the embroidery by Latvian patterns, but Latvians don't use this kind of colors. So I just updated the brightness of the colors. Again, thrifted yarns combined in different layers. Then there's this bag and the shoes, production surplus shoes, and this silhouette. Yeah, by day I work in cinema. I'm a costume designer, and I do a lot of historical research. So it's just comes naturally to add like historical undergarment details and these corset flaps.
Yeah.
Deconstructed corsets.
Yeah,
So
that's quite
yeah.
historic. Oh yeah. Also
Yeah.
the hat, right?
The hat is it is it's supposed to be a cowboy fascinator because I love cowboy stuff, but I didn't want to make a hat, so now it's a fascinator.
Cool. Amazing. Thank you so much for your time, Elina.
Thank
For
you.
this beautiful interview. We will send it to
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.